Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about the best index funds in 2024. So if you're new to investing and you want to find out the best index fund to invest your money in, then this is the video for you. If you're already investing but you're looking for a new place or a new index fund to invest your money into, then this is great for you too. Before we get into the video, don't forget to give the video a like, it really helps out the channel. Thank you for liking the video. Also, if you could subscribe, if you want to see more videos from me, then just click subscribe below the video now. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Let's get into the video. Getting into the new year, you might be looking to change up your investment portfolio, or you might have made a New Year's resolution to start investing in 2024. So I found the best index funds that you can invest in today. If you want a diversified portfolio, then these are the index funds that you should consider. I've got 5 great index funds to tell you about, so you can consider adding these to your portfolio, or if you're starting off with making your portfolio, then you might like to put these into it. Just a quick description, if you're coming into this video, you don't know what an index fund is. An index fund tracks the performance of an index, for example, the S&P 500. S&P 500 is the 500 biggest companies in the US stock market. So if you invest in an S&P 500 index fund, then you're basically getting access to the top 500 companies in the US. This spreads your risk by giving you access to a basket of stocks rather than just one. Index funds are popular because they're a low-cost way to get access to the stock market and get access to the potential returns that you can get from being invested in the stock market. Right, so let's get on with my top 5 index funds for 2024. These are all Vanguard Index Funds. I have a separate video about Hargreaves Lansdown Index Funds, which is coming later. These are all Vanguard funds. Number 1 is the FTSE All World. The ticker symbol for this is VWRP. The charge with this one is 0.22%. And the one that I'm telling you about is the accumulation version of the fund, which means that your dividends are reinvested for growth. This fund gives you access to the world stock market. At the moment, at the time of filming, this has 3,664 company stocks from all around the world. So this is a simple approach that will give you access to the world stock market. That's why it's my top pick. If you're new to investing or you actually just want a simple approach to investing, then you might consider just investing in this one index fund because it gives you access to the whole world stock market. You'll be investing in large and medium-sized companies from all around the world in developed and emerging markets. To give you an idea of what this looks like geographically, I've checked at the time of making this video and they're currently invested 64% in North America, and the North American market comprises about 63% of the overall world stock market. So in that way you can see that this fund is representative of the whole world stock market as well, and like I said, it's an easy, simple way to access the world stock market. That's why it's my top choice for an index fund. And many investors will just invest in one index fund that tracks the whole global stock market, so that's what this one does. If you're looking to double down and choose a bit more specifically about where your money's going, into which sectors and markets, then the next few index funds will give you the ability to do that. The next one is an S&P 500 index fund. The ticker symbol is VUAG. I've chosen this one because it has the lowest charge amongst the other Vanguard funds which track the S&P 500. This charge is 0.07%. At the time of filming this video, this fund comprises of 506 stocks. You would expect it to be around 500, and this is the accumulation version of the fund. So this one tracks the performance of the S&P 500, the S&P 500 being the 500 biggest companies in the US. The S&P 500 has returned an average of 10.3% since it started in 1957, up until the end of 2023, so that gives you an idea of the potential returns if you're investing in an index fund like this one. So investing in this fund will give you access to the US stock market, which makes up 63% of the global stock market. It's also the lowest cost fund on this list as well. The next one is the Developed World ETF. The ticker symbol for this one is VHVG. And it includes large and medium company stocks in developed markets. The charge with this one is 0.12%, and at the time of making the video, it comprises 2,141 stocks. This is the accumulation version of the fund. Geographically, 70% is in North America, 17% in Europe, and 11% in the Pacific. The top 3 sectors are tech, shopping, and industry. So this is a great index fund for investing in the developed world, and you can look for more details on the Vanguard website. The median market cap is 109 billion. The next one is an emerging markets fund. The ticker symbol for this one is VFEG. Again, this is the accumulation version of the fund, and the charge with this one is 0.22%. The median market cap is 24 billion, and at the time of making this video, the fund comprises 2,105 stocks. This one has large and medium-sized companies in emerging markets. Emerging markets are usually considered as having a greater potential for growth, but there may be more volatility. The fund's top holdings are in China, India, Taiwan, and Brazil in that order, and the top sectors are tech, finance, and shopping. I think this one could be another great addition to your portfolio. The fifth and final one is the All World High Dividend Yield ETF. The ticker symbol for this one is VHYL. The charge is 0.29%. The charge with this one is on the higher end, so that's something to be aware of and look out for. This is the income version of the fund as opposed to the accumulation units. So if you buy VHYL, then you will receive the dividends. You'll be paid out dividends quarterly rather than keeping the dividends and reinvesting them if you choose an accumulation unit. As I said, dividends are paid quarterly. It's a great way to access high dividend yield paying companies without the risk of investing in single companies, because you will be invested in the highest dividend paying companies around the world if you invest in this ETF. At the time of making this video, the fund comprises 1,854 stocks. The median market cap is 67 billion, and you'll be investing in large and medium companies, stocks, excluding REITs, in developed and emerging markets, and these companies pay higher than average dividends. So this is a great option if you want to receive dividends. That's it for today's video. Those were the best index funds in 2024. Those were all Vanguard Index Funds. You can access them all if you invest with Vanguard. I'll leave all the links for these index funds in the description box below. As I said at the beginning of the video, I've got a video coming up all about Hargreaves Lansdown index funds, so watch out for that if you invest with Hargreaves Lansdown. Also, you can get access to Vanguard funds outside of Vanguard as well. I invest in Vanguard funds with Freetrade, so that's just something to know as well. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did make it this far, please give the video a like. I really appreciate it. See you next time.